30 years of Mubarak's regime ended.
During the largest demonstrations against President Hosni Mubarak,
Every line drawn, every spray of paint, every mural crafted on the brick canvas of the city, they all tell a story. And in the Middle East, in the heart of a region where voices have often been suppressed, these are stories of defiance, courage, and change. Stories born from the flames of revolution. Welcome to a journey through war, graffiti, and the Arab Spring. In 2010, the Arab Spring erupted, a wave of protests, uprisings, and rebellions that swept across the Middle East and North Africa.
Mohammed Bouazizi sold fruit in the street. He was 26 years old, supporting his whole family and making hardly any money. One day, the police tried to confiscate his cart. They said he didn't have a permit, but Bouazizi said the officers wanted a bribe. A policewoman even slapped him. And when he tried to complain to local officials, he was ignored. So outside a government building, he set himself on fire. Mohammed died a few weeks later.
Within weeks, there were protests across Tunisia. Mohammed's plight resonated with so many people because they were also suffering from some of the same frustration.
In the midst of this turmoil, artists took to the streets. Their weapon, spray cans. Their mission, to speak truth to power.
There's been so many times since 2011 when I have tried to describe to people and friends what that feeling was like in the square. There really are no words. I mean, you have to understand, you weren't allowed to say anything against Hosni Mubarak. Not at home, not in the street. So, juxtapose that with walking into Tahrir Square in 2011 and having pictures of Hosni Mubarak with the words "leave, go," with people slapping pictures of his face with their shoes. This was the feeling in the square. Those were the slogans you heard.
Graffiti became the pulse of the revolution, transforming the urban landscape into a vibrant tableau of resistance and hope. It was more than just art. It was a form of communication, a way of expressing the sentiments of the people. It was bold, it was rebellious, and above all, it was real. These pieces often depicted powerful images, leaders portrayed as dictators, protesters standing up against police, symbols of peace and unity, and their impact was felt immediately. These works of street art sparked dialogue, incited passion, and yes, they also attracted controversy and backlash. The authorities often saw these works as acts of defiance, leading to censorship and even retaliation. But that didn't stop the artists. If anything, it made their messages even more powerful. As the dust settled, the graffiti remained a vivid testament to a tumultuous period. But more than that, it became a symbol of an ongoing struggle, the struggle for freedom of expression. Today, street art continues to be a prominent voice in the Middle East, echoing the dreams, frustrations, and hopes of a generation. So, as we journey through these painted streets, we're not just witnessing art, we're hearing a story. The story of a people daring to speak, daring to dream. This is the legacy of war, graffiti, and the Arab Spring, a testament to the power of art to challenge, to communicate, and to inspire change.